And these are just more +2 arrows. God, this does so much damage compared to ugh. Um There's that.
It shall be done.
I'm here.
How can I help?
This
My
enemy's
enemies
eyes
grant me
bring out the
strength.
best in me.
To victory. God's
This
grant me
adventure
strength.
is mine.
Boom.
Of course.
Oh no.
It shall be done.
What do we got?
It shall be done.
What do we get? And what is this? Removes fatigue. Oh, another one of those. Dexterity 18 for 2 turns. Potion of Storm Giant Strength.
It shall be done. It shall be done. It shall be done.
It shall be
It
done.
shall be done.
It shall be done.
Of course.
Of course, chat.
God's
This
grant me
one's
strength.
mine. My
Bring it
enemies
on.
always bring out the
Your
best
life
in
is
me.
full. It shall be done. Very well.
Shall be done, guys. Very well. It shall be done. Oh, hi, Hunter.
Yeah?
Your command? It shall be done. Of course.
Velistus.
Very well.
Peace be with you. I have not seen adventures in quite some time. I am called Velistus. Welcome to the Arboretum. Peace be with you as well, Velistus. Friendly welcomes are few and far between in the hand. What are you doing here? I stand here and watch, hoping for the day that the plants will grow back. During the years of peace at the hand, I cared for the Arboretum. It was a place of indescribable beauty. Now it lies in ruins, but I am patient. The day will come when life will grow here again. How did it end up in such ruin? The serene peace we had known for many years was ultimately shattered by war. When the Dark Horde came, we found ourselves upon the losing side. While I appreciate what we fought for and the sacrifices that were made, I am not a man of war. During the last days of the fall, I remained here and watched over the Arboretum, the last chamber in the Celadrine's hand that contained any sort of peace. It was at this time that the Celadrine's hand was blanketed with a spell that doomed us all. As my life was drained from me, so was all the beauty within the Arboretum. I watched in horror as every plant and creature died before my eyes. So here is where I stand and watch, waiting for the day when life will begin anew. Within these halls. This is a sad tale, Velistus. Is there any way we could help? Perhaps you can. If in your travels you were to acquire seeds that can flourish in the harshest of places, or perhaps come across a sample of pure water, or even any small animal seeking a new home, I would be able to return some beauty to this place. Such things no longer exist in the hand and can only be found in the rarest places in the north. Oh god, no. Stop. What? Go god. What? No, no. Oh, God. No! What? Why? What?
Very well. It shall be done.
That was weird. There we go. I hate it when that happens.
Of course. It shall be done.
Huh.
Very well.
Interesting.
Of
So
course.
was the bridge that was here
course.
not go to that one tower? Interesting.
It shall be
I
done.
should probably rest. Where's my confusions at? Oh, I do have horror. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. That's... Anyways.
Very well.
Do 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 do. Weird.
Of course.
That was weird.
Ready.
Okay, now you can cast it again. That was weird.
How can I help?
Okay. Well, anyways,
Very
do I have
well.
to go back up to here and go back across that tower? That Creed, where are you going?
It shall be done.
Yep. I think we'll have time for one more beer.
Of course.
Oh, this is my last beer. At least until break time. Cheers. Or pay time.
Very well.
Nope, wrong.
Very well.
Okay, this way. I don't need to go further upstairs. I just need to go
It shall be done. Of course.
here. Wherever this goes. Come on, guys. There we go.
It shall be done. Gods grant me strength.
The best. Here I come. The hells come with me.
Your command? It shall be done.
Oh dear.
Yes? It shall be done.
Okay. Definitely getting into a lot of fights here.
It shall be done. It shall be done. Speak your mind. It shall be done. It shall be done. It shall be done. Very well.
What is this? Improved invisibility. Okay, that can go to you. This is Greater Malison. Spell causes all enemies in the area of the effect to suffer a -2 penalty on all their saving throws as long as the spell is in effect. Hey, let's send that to you. And this is a Potion of Genius. A sellable item.
How can I help? Very
I mean,
well.
I suppose I might as well go check this. That's a quarterstaff.
Of course. Very well. Your command?
Staff of the Hand. Oh, anybody can use it? Nice. But apparently I attained something. I guess that goes to you. This secret word, that also goes to you. Oh, okay. The goblin forces grow strong with each victory. Where they attain the weapons of the alliance, still a mystery. But I believe in my heart that it was not through the dwarves. We have succeeded in stifling their advances, but it won't hold for long. We have taken severe casualties, and our forces are dwindling rapidly. Negotiations over with our former friends. We are now in open conflict with them. As much as I love my father, I blame him for this. Ever since we found the weapons in the Horde's possession, father has been completely irrational. Any discussions had with our former friends ended in bitter accusations and resentment. He adamantly believes that the dwarves betrayed us and listens to nothing they have to say in their defense. Am I the only one who sees that both sides are going to die horribly if this continues? Father does not see reason in putting aside hostilities with the dwarves so that we may unite against our common enemy. I spoke to him going to Dorn's Deep to approach our old friends. Dorn's Deep? He lashed out at me in anger and sent me out of the astrolabe. I now make preparations to leave home and ride to Dorn's Deep myself. I know in my heart what must be done, and this is the only way. Perhaps I have more of my father's stubbornness than I thought. All right, sounds like we need to go to Dorn's Deep.
Of course. Very well. Very well.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Of course.
What are you doing?
Yeah, all right. All right, I'll get to it. All right, I'll get to it.
It shall be done. Of course.
How did...
Very well. How can I? Very well. It shall be done.
Ooh, an
Of
iron
course.
stone.
Of course.
Which one? Oh, I like these. Magic resistance 5%. That is just a simple helmet, but it's nice to have when it protects against crits. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Interesting. Oh, you're the only one who can actually use this? Well, anyways. Sweet.
Your command?
Suppose there's still more
Very well.
areas to go.
It shall be done.
What's up here?
It
Excuse
shall
me,
be
sir.
done.
Castanos? Castantos. If you wish to remain, stay quiet. You're knowledge and learning. I am Castantos, caretaker of this library. Why am I whispering? I hope you don't take offense to this, but who in their right mind would come to this forsaken hold to check out a book? While I know that people all over the realms have a varied taste when it comes to beauty and art, you obviously have the taste of one raised in the dark side of Centaur's ass. How can you make such a remark after viewing the glory and splendor of the hand of the Eldarine? There really isn't much glory left. The elves in the lower levels seem pleased to live in this hellhole. Perhaps no one has told you, Castantos. The hand lies in ruins, and its people are shattered, and its people are shattered remnants of their former selves. Haven't you noticed something different about yourself? I have several stacks of books that I need to attend to. Perhaps you should return when your hallucinations have faded away. Goodbye.
Of course.
Show me what books you have. Feel free to look through the library. Let me know if you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, Mythol Theory. Boom. Okay, aside from the high mages, none are certain about the true nature of mythols. No matter how well versed they are in ancient elven lore of old or current debates on magical theory, many agree that a mythol is alive and is a huge web of magical forces woven together by magic and the life forces of the casters. The mythol is believed to be sustained by the natural mechanisms within and around it. From the wind to the current of a book or a temperature shift from the energy of sunlight, given the ties to life in Faerun, mythols can hardly be common wizardry, no matter what have been said in the past. The mythols and their magic are tied directly to the weave, source of all Taurillian magic. Oh. No, potions. More heroism, invisibility, clarity. Clarity? What do you do? Prevents field mind, confusion, fear, and charm. Ah.
Very well.
This is where I need to go.
It shall be done. It shall be done. Of course.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Whirls. Twirls.
Oh, we finally found you. We need your help to use the Heartstone gem.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Whirls. Twirls.
See, we need to return at a later time. Farewell.
Very well.
Blast the machine. I'll never get her fixed. Who are you? Yeah, you waste my time with pointless chatter. My name is Gellerith. During the days when I was alive, I built and maintained this hunk of junk that used to be an astrolabe. How did you end up here at the end of when the hand fell? The last thing I remembered while defending the hand was an arrow piercing my back. When I awoke, I found myself in this ghastly form. Now I spend my days trying to figure a way to fix this blasted machine. Perhaps Laura has some insight? Have you spoken to him? All he does is rant about worthless dribble. I can't make any sense of him. Quite different from the noble elven wizard he once was. You said you built the Astrolabe lab? That I did. Laurel charged me with designing and building this machine. A device was needed by the wizards to help research the stars and the moons. Now it's only good for collecting dust.
Of course.
Castell bestowed me with this piece of machinery. Perhaps this is what you seek? Let's see. Aha. And Shadow. I'll check back with you after you put it together. Farewell.
Of course.
Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? You have my eternal gratitude for helping me fix her. May Corlin guide you.
Very well.
Greetings, adventurers. Pardon me while I gather my thoughts. Who are you, and what has just come to pass?
We are adventurers who have come to see the severed hand to seek your knowledge and power. In doing so, we learned of the curse bestowed here and your sanity lost centuries ago. We have restored you to some of your former self and what? We have restored you to some of your former self and beseech your aid.
Indeed you have, noble adventurers. It must have taken great courage and strength to make it as far as you did, let alone restore some balance to my thoughts. I am eternally in your debt. But surely you did not come to the hand of the Seldarine on a whim. Tell me what it is you seek.
One, I wish to know more of the events that came to pass here in the hand.
You wish to learn what came to pass within the hand of the Seldarine. Very well. There is much to tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour?
Prosperity.
In light of the greater threat of the Orcish and Goblin hordes of the north, we elves allied ourselves with the dwarves. The alliance was a desperate one, but it was either that or fall to the dark hordes. As both races prospered from our mutual cooperation, we furthered our bonds by creating powerful artifacts and weapons. Delicate dwarven craftsmanship, combined with ancient elven magic, yielded items of great power and unsurpassed beauty. With the unity of our two races wielding the magical benefits of our labor, the hordes were easily kept in check. Our cooperation continued, and we prospered in harmony for many decades. Until the betrayal.
Oh, so the betrayal.
You will need to be patient, as this is a bitter subject for me. A great debate ensued with our dwarven allies regarding the magic items created by our union. It seems the greed inherent in all dwarves could not be contained. They wanted to begin selling our magic items to the other settlements in the north. Preposterous, I told them, to allow others access to these artifacts, all for the sake of profit. I was appalled, but not surprised. Dwarves cannot resist their selfish nature for long. My people and I were adamant that the humans were not to have any access to any magical artifacts. After many months of debate, the dwarves conceded, and we thought the issue done. Then, a day came that marked the fate of both races. Our forces encountered what we thought another typical group of the Orc and Goblin hordes. What should have been an easy battle turned out to be a hard-fought victory. For they were using artifacts and weapons created by the Alliance. Furious, we questioned the dwarves about this. No elf would ever give our greatest treasures to a hated enemy. The dwarves, of course, denied our accusations. In honor of our alliance through the decades, we extended our trust further and tried to come to some solution. We were fools to believe we could coexist with these rock-eaters. Any and all discussions just turned into open argument and further accusations. Did the dwarves think we'd be stupid enough to assume that the artifacts just magically appeared in the Horde's camps? As to be expected, open conflict broke out. The decades of friendship and prosperity ended that day. The Alliance was no more. On that day, the elves of the Hand of the Seldarine were alone against the dwarves and the goblinoid hordes.
like to hear the other aspects of what came to
You
be.
wish to learn what came centuries ago. The hand of the
Dark-
Seldarine waged
Darkest
war
Hour.
with the dark hordes encroaching on the north. This war waged for decades, and towards the end, we found ourselves in a losing position. The tide of war was against us. Our forces were diminishing slowly but surely after every conflict. We were isolated from the rest of the elves south of us. With no support from our brothers and sisters, and impending doom at our doorstep, I became desperate. I concocted a plan to protect my people and buy us some time. Ancient elven magic speaks of a spell used in days of old, named the Mythal. This Mythal embodies the land with a living and protective life force, personifying all that is elven. This living force can also be given abilities of a protective nature, powers that would have kept the dark hordes away from the hand of the Seldarine and its surrounding lands. A chance to buy my people time and to marshal reinforcements from our southern brothers and sisters.
But that didn't turn out to... take it that didn't turn out too well,
Some
did
say
it?
believing we had the power to bestow such magic was arrogance. Others would say using the Mythal in such a way was blasphemous. I stand by my decision. I did what I had to do to save my people. We began the preparations to lay a Mythal. In the weeks that came to pass, we fortified what remained of our forces within the hand. My wizards and I locked ourselves within this tower and began the arduous process of laying a Mythal. Within this time, the orcs and goblins sensed our weakened state and moved in for the kill. The largest force we had ever seen besieged the hand, and the Mythal was not near completion. We knew this was our last stand, and my people knew they had to buy time. For a week, we held the Horde back. Entrenched in our home, my people fought, and the Horde paid dearly for every room of the hand they took. For every elf that fell, the Horde paid tenfold. For all the sacrifices my people made, the last line was breached in a week's time. As the Horde began ascending the towers and the last of the defenders fell, I realized my people's sacrifice was not made in vain. We completed the last incantations for the Mythal. The spell was cast, and a shroud of pure light and energy engulfed the hand. As I watched what I thought was our salvation enter every crevice of the hand, I became horrified. Something had gone terribly wrong. The force that was supposed to bring life to the land began to twist and corrupt it. It was draining everything and everyone within the hand of its soul. I watched as every living thing within the hand of the Seldarine had its life drained to the brink of death, driving them mad. Those who died in the battle began to rise as hideous undead. It was at this point where I realized I wasn't the only one watching the rampant destruction of the hand and all within. Standing before me was Labilis Enereth, the elven god of longevity and time. He was angry with me, angry as he saw the most ancient of elven magic used with carelessness, angry as he watched the lives and the land of his people being unnaturally twisted, angry that my pride and arrogance led to the breakdown of the union between the elves and the dwarves. I was transformed into a Baelnorn. My punishment was to watch over the runes of the hand of the Seldarine and its people, cursed forever until the astrolabe was restored by putting my people to proper rest. You wish to learn what came to pass within the hand of the Seldarine? Very well. There is much to
Yeah.
tell. Shall I start with the time of prosperity, the betrayal, or our darkest hour?
The astrolabe has been destroyed. Why do you still remain?
As simple as that question is, I do not have an answer. Perhaps there are other elves here that need my help to return to Arvindor. Maybe there is something else I need to resolve in order to complete my punishment.
Hope you find peace, Laurel. Farewell.
Of
You have
course.
returned. 'Returned? 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 'Ret
I seek knowledge that can only be divined through the
Very
Heartstone.
well. As legend states, the Heartstone gem is an ancient artifact from a time long forgotten. Its most notable owners were the druids of Kuldahar before one within their circle stole the gem. It was thought forever lost, until now. The Heartstone gem contains powerful scrying abilities that can divine the affairs of people throughout the realms. There are only a few within the land who know how to release its powers. I am one of them. With that said, what is it you seek to learn from the Heartstone gem?
We seek to learn the source. We seek to learn source of the evil that troubles the North.
Then you will have what you seek. Hand me the Heartstone gem.
Here you are.
Freed from the shackles of his tormented mind, the cursed elven lord was at last able to assist the heroes in their quest. Handing over the Heartstone gem, the party stood back and watched Laro begin his divination. With the artifact raised before him, clutched tightly in his skeletal hands, the undead sorcerer peered intently into the gem as he whispered a series of strange chants and incantations. A spark of light briefly flashed within the gem, as if a ray of sunlight had caught upon its surface. And suddenly, reflected within the mirrored facets of the stone, there appeared an image of a statue. The statue was clearly a monument of sorts, depicting an elf and a dwarf sitting side by side on a dual throne.
Even if Labilus's curse had taken my eyesight, I would still recognize that home. What you have seen is Dorne's Deep, den of the betrayers. In here is where the wretched dwarves hollowed out their home. Be warned if your journey takes you there. If any of the dwarves remain, expect no quarter, for they will give none. Believe none of their lies, as they will all lead to treachery. If you do decide to venture forth to that dwarven vestige of evil, then I will mark its location on your map. Also, I have the power to take you there if you wish.
One other thing before we depart. We came upon this diary belonging to your daughter.
My beloved daughter, I see you are thorough in your search of the hand. The last entries describe her resolve to find a way to reforge the union with those accursed dwarves. I never saw her again.
You never saw her again? What became of her?
Fools! Can you not discern it with your own mind? Those dwarves committed the worst atrocity, knowing its impact on me. They murdered my daughter. For that, I will never forgive them. For the punishment I suffered for my arrogance and pride, Labilus be damned if he thinks I will forgive them for what they did. I would stay in this cursed form, never to see Arvindor, if it meant I could make the dwarves pay for their crime. Leave now! I will not speak of this anymore.
It shall be done.
You have returned.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Very well. Of course.
Indeed you have, noble adventurers. It must have taken you wish to, in light of the great, as both with the unity of art, you will need to be, it seemed, my people, and then, furious, we as to be expected, you wish to learn, centuries ago, the time, some in the, with, for, as I watched, it was at this, he was angry, I was transformed into a Baelnorn. My punishment was to what? You wish to learn what came... As simple as that question is, I do not have an answer. Perhaps there are other elves here that need my help to return to Arvindor. Maybe there is something else I need to resolve in order to complete my punishment.
Whew. Well, that's something. Well then, I think this is a great place. End the stream. Thank you guys for coming out of the stream. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. I gotta get out of here because now I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of fun. And also, depending on how things go, this is a snippet of what might this is a snippet of what might happen if what I put in goes through. Of what I've requested goes through. Ooh. A long stream, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Just a possibility of a long stream. Nice, fun long stream. Good God, this is fun. I love this game. So until I learn otherwise of if what I've requested goes through, this is what we will be playing until either we beat it or Cyberpunk comes up. Which I'm pretty sure there's a good chance we might beat it. But if what I what I requested does not go through, then
Please
unfortunately,
wonder what little time we have standing here.
sorry, geez. If what I've requested does not go through, then we'll probably play the next Final Fantasy game on the next Wednesday possible. It all really depends. So, it's technically Saturday. There won't be any streams. But we will be back on Sunday for more Icewind Dale, and then we'll be playing that until we'll probably beat this. Probably beat this before Cyberpunk comes out. And then I might have to find something to play. We'll see. But other than that, guys, thank you. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. And hopefully my request is fulfilled. And as always, guys, stay active and stay connected. And hope to see you all next time. Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all.